Hi, it's Therese in Lostinpaper, and I'm back with my one die three ways. And this is the MFT's Happy die, and it's actually a window style die, and I've been just having a bit of a go using it in different ways. And today I am actually going to use it as a window, but on a side fold card, and see how I go with that. So I've got some design paper here. I'm just working out where the die is going to sit, and then adding some extra tape or adhesive behind where that die cut's going to go through so that the letters stay adhered to the front of the cardstock. So normally I would use this style of die in a top fold card, and because it's got such large letters, it holds really well. But I thought, oh, it'd be fun just to try it on a side fold card and see how I go. And my first thing was, oh, is it going to fit? Because Australian cards are that little bit bigger, and I was rapt to see that it actually stretches right across the card. But the good thing is, because this has got sort of straight lines, you could always extend the lines if you wanted to use it on a larger square card anyway. So I'm just kind of using my low tack tape now to adhere the die where I think I want it, and trying to make sure it's nice and straight. And then I'm going to run it through my Big Shot machine, just using my normal sandwich. And I did actually run this back and forth a couple of times, but to be honest, even though it's 2 layers, it actually die cut beautifully. So now it's just a matter of actually getting the die cut window looking like a window again, because one side's come out but the other side is still attached to the base of the card. But it's actually quite easy just to use a craft knife, and I'm actually using a steel ruler just to give me something to lean up against and try and make sure that I cut straight. And one of the tricks here is not to press too hard with the craft knife. Just keep sort of working through the paper, go back and forth if you need to. And I decided just to eyeball it on the inside here, and it seemed to work really well, and I'm so excited with how it looks. I've grabbed another piece of the design paper, and it's out of the same paper pad, and I'm just using my ATG gun and going to adhere that down on the inside of the card. I was sort of thinking about adding something on the inside of the card, but to the card front, but in the end I decided to actually attach it on the back of the inside of the card, if that makes sense. And I've gone with something fairly light as well, and that way I thought I could always write my sentiment in the upper portion of the card and it won't show through the window. And then I'm going to work on my sentiment, and this is from Alton New. It's halftone happy, and it just says birthday, and it's a nice simple font which I thought would go well with that big happy. So just on a piece of taffy cardstock from American Crafts, and I'll cut that down with my paper trimmer, which really needs a new blade. I'm not kidding. Every time I use it I think, oh, I must go and get a new blade. And I'm using scissors now just to trim off the bits of fluff that are around the edge of where I'm cutting, but that's okay, I'll get there. And on the inside, I really didn't want to go to the effort of covering up these 2 pieces of white cardstock, so I have these Tombow, they're adhesive dots, but they're coloured, and they come in all different colours. You can probably see them scattered there around the card, but I thought the pink ones would be really cool, and then I can just adhere my acetate by holding it in place and then flipping my card front over and picking it up that way. And that way I think those dots are cute, and I won't feel like I actually need to cover them up and make that look all pretty on the inside. And this is the reason why I had to use the acetate. It's because I wanted my sentiment just there on the card. It actually is strong enough. Like, this happy is a solid word, and the card with those 2 layers would have been strong enough to hold up without having the acetate there. But I suppose it won't hurt having it there, and having that little window so I could get my sentiment where I wanted it seemed to work for me. I'm just adding a couple of sprinkles from Sprinkleberry, rose and a clear one, and then metallic 4mm sequin from Pretty Pink Posh, fighting with them as I usually do. And I am using the matte medium as well, because if it does squish out the sides, then you won't see the glue. And that's it for my card today. Oh no, it's not. I actually did use my corner chomper, that's right, a 1/2 inch. It's been an eon since I've used this, and I just thought it looked cool. That's my card now. I'll see you next time. I have one more card using this die, and I'll be back again with that real soon. Till then, happy paper crafting. Bye.